So Season 1 releases a little over 2 weeks after Battlefield 6's launch, and the overall impression is the launch was a resounding success. There have of course been issues that were revealed very quickly, namely the drone and the sledgehammer glitch, seeing people get onto rooftops on the Manhattan Bridge, Sobeck City and such like. We've had some server hiccups, balloon mechanics not working as intended, but if you compare this to other Battlefield launches, this has been pretty good. I, like many others, have put many hours into the game and been really addicted. So let's see what Season 1 holds. So if you haven't already, make sure you watch the trailer. As you can see, Season 1 will be released in 3 phases: Rogue Ops, California Resistance and Winter Offensive. Rogue Ops is the first, which we'll get on Tuesday. And here we'll get the Blackwell Fields map and Strike Point. Strike Point is essentially a search and destroy type game mode. That's pretty fun. I don't know how long it will last though. It's not like the classic Conquest or Breakthrough map. Then we get California Resistance with the Eastwood map and another game mode, Sabotage. If you haven't seen the new map of Eastwood, other creators have uploaded it onto their channels. It looks really good. You can ride on golf cart buggies, destructible buildings everywhere, swimming pools, rubber duckies. This looks great. And then for the festive season, we've got the Winter Offensive map. This looks really good. It's only a limited time map. It's based on the Empire State map. It should be really fun. Good to play. And then we have the Season 1 roadmap. As you can see, we've got loads of different new weapons. The Mini Scout is supposed to be insane. Got another new carbine, a new sidearm, a new vehicle, a new shotgun, some new attachments, another sidearm, ice climbing axe. But it's not just the new content that we're looking forward to, it's the updates that we'll be receiving. And as you can see, the update will be releasing on Tuesday 28th of October. This will be 9 AM UTC, and then the Season 1 content will release at 3 PM UTC. There's going to be various fixes and balance changes and quality of life improvements. There's been a few issues that people have regularly fed back to the team. Bit like balloon mechanics, different bugs. I haven't really found too many that have been game breaking. It's mainly the drone glitch has really affected gameplay and overall affecting the flow of the map. So the major updates we'll be getting is improved core movement, animations and smoother landings, faster stance transitions, better vaulting behaviour and reduced bouncing. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to miss the bouncing. That was pretty fun. Well, seeing it from the enemy's point of view. It's a bit different when you're aiming down sights. You go to a rock and you end up bouncing over it and getting killed in the process. That's not great. And then there'll be a reworked weapon dispersion to better align accuracy. So there's been a few weapons we've got questionable hit detection. I found that with some of the LMGs, but like the RPK, I'd be hitting someone and all of a sudden my weapon's bullets would disappear. And then one of the main complaints is the significant visibility and lighting improvements. Going from indoors to outdoors absolutely blinds you for a couple of seconds at least. It makes moving out of cover a real risk, so this would be nice to be addressed. Along with the bloom and the hit detection, I think the character hitboxes will massively improve gameplay for many people, making for a more consistent experience. We've addressed the bouncing issues. Small improvements to weapon and camera sway. Fixed an issue where taking melee damage interrupted weapon fire. That's really not great. The knife should be literally a movement item or a takedown item. Parachute customization for soldiers is pretty good. You can customize almost every aspect of your loadout in Battlefield 6, so this will be a welcome addition. Improve ragdoll impacts for more consistent and reliable reactions. I've seen some crazy animations, bodies flying all over the map. I hope they keep that in. It's just adds a little bit more fun, really. The hell? The body went flying! There's also been a glaring issue with the supply pouch where it wouldn't resupply correctly. I found that after having a long streak, trying to find some ammo, go to a supply pouch and it wouldn't give me anything. So I'd have to hunt around the map and then in turn get killed. Another massive one for sniper rifle users. There's one like myself who uses it a lot of the time. There was an issue where if you use a sniper rifle in any other class than recon, you'd get increased weapon spread. Basically, bullets would fly off everywhere other than the intended target, which is not great for consistency. It really shouldn't be in the game. So instead, DICE have increased weapon sway for sniper rifle users of other classes. I've also fixed a misalignment issue with top mounted red dot sights. I found my laser and my red dot sight doesn't match up a lot of the time. I don't know if that's intended, if what this is related to. I've also found playing on maps such as Operation Firestorm, you'd have smoke effects that would last an absolute age. There is a fix for this: improve fog and smoke effects after destruction to prevent them from lingering too long. So yeah, that should help a lot, especially when you're sniping people in the mountains from down below. There'd be smoke effects that would cover them for far too long. So other than that, there's been various fixes. I'm not going to go through all of them. Some of them do seem to be rare instances. There's UI and HUD fixes. I haven't really found much in the way of problems with UI single player. I haven't completed the single player yet. I'm playing a lot of multiplayer. Audio I found pretty consistent really. I would suggest changing, if you are using headphones, change your audio settings to headphone setting and the wall tapes. That makes a huge difference. I haven't found much issue in the way of audio, so I'm not going to go through that. There have been some things that I feel have been missed off. I don't know if that's intentional or if they're still working on the fix, such as the drone glitch or the IFV. If you use the IFV on places like Operations Firestorm, once you've had a target that's painted, you can shoot a aerial vehicle down in one shot, even after they fled. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be in the game. If so, it's very unbalanced. So hopefully DICE are working on that too. And one last thing that I forgot to mention. There's been loads of leaks suggesting that the Battle Royale is going to come out on October 28th. That hasn't been confirmed by any official member of DICE. Although people are speculating that it may be shadow dropped on the 28th. So we shall see. I never played a lot of Warzone. I played a lot of Fortnite over the years. I do actually really enjoy the Battle Royale genre. I think it will fit really nicely into Battlefield, so let's hope that is true. If not, we got plenty of content to keep us busy. But overall, a huge W for the update, a huge W for the Season 1 content. There will be bigger maps added to the game over the coming months, and overall this is a real strong start for the game. I can't wait to see what's next. So if you enjoyed this and want to see more updates in the future, make sure to give that like a click, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you all in the next one.